Xbox is officially expanding out your gaming library, bringing more games into the Xbox ecosystem. So the ROG Xbox Ally is now a month away, and Xbox is fully preparing for this. We've seen this trickle out slowly where you're getting access to your games library within the Xbox app on your PC, to your Steam, your GOG, your Epic Game Store, all of those things that is going to make everything in one place far easier to access. I kind of compare it to the Steam Deck and Steam OS. When I picked up my Steam Deck, one of the things that was sorely missing right off of the bat was the ability to access an app natively like Xbox Game Pass or Xbox Cloud Gaming via Steam OS. You had to download a third-party app, and although that did work fine, I would have much rather been able to access everything in that one spot. Xbox is kind of solving this for a lot of people who love playing on the PC and have a massive PC library by giving you the Xbox app, which will also include many Play Anywhere titles. So a lot of console games will already be there if you purchase them on the Xbox console itself. And you're getting access to Steam and then your other storefronts. And they've now put out a new article, a new explanation as to exactly what they're adding, and they're highlighting here the Xbox ROG Ally. So let's take a look at it, because this is the future. This is where they are going with their ecosystem, and I think this is exciting, especially when and if, and I think it will happen, they completely merge the whole console experience with the PC experience, that you're getting access to everything from both places. They say here, seamlessly access your gaming library, apps, and play history in one place with the Xbox and Windows PCs and Handheld. Starting right now, if you go into your Xbox on PC, if you're on a handheld, you're going to get access to everything. They say, starting today, we're excited to share the new updates are rolling out for Xbox on PC and Handheld that make it easier to launch and manage your games and apps all in one place. And this is in response to Xbox insiders who they introduced. If you've been on the inside of the Xbox insiders, you've already experienced a lot of the stuff on the PC. I have myself personally, and I think it works pretty good. They've introduced several features enhancing your experience on PC and handhelds, which is the aggregated gaming library, cross-device play history, and updated app functionality. So you have more control basically on where you play and just quickly being able to jump back into the games that you've already been able to play. They say here specifically, when you install a game from a supported PC storefront, it automatically appears in my library within the Xbox PC app, as well as the most recent apps or most recent games that you've played and most recent titles in the sidebar. So you could jump back into your favorite games with just a click. And we take a look here at the Xbox app itself, where you can see how they've added these storefronts in. This is mine right now. Some of the games that I've been jumping into or that are currently in my library across Xbox, across EA Play, and Steam and everything. You can see them all in one place, and it's easily identified where they're coming from. Like, even if it's a Game Pass game, if you don't own it officially, it'll have the Game Pass logo there, so you know that you're getting it through the subscription service. And then you have games here on Steam, like Blind Fire here. I have Counter-Strike 2 Deadlock installed via Steam. So I also have the PlayStation VR2 app, which is hilarious because technically through this right now on your Xbox application, you can actually get to the PSVR 2 app and use your PSVR 2 headset on PC and play PSVR 2 stuff for games that are supported here for PSVR 2. So all of that right now is currently there within the application itself. You have the play history of stuff that you have been playing. Here's my history of recent games that I've been jumping into over the last week or so. And this is last played on all, you can separate it by Xbox console, Xbox Cloud Gaming, and PC. So you can see kind of where you've been playing everything and what games you've been jumping into. So all of that to me is a very nice addition to this app that now is going to be available to everybody who does have this installed on their PC or on a handheld, and eventually future devices, I think, that will have this. Even the future console, I believe, will be more like this. I know the UI right now on the console itself, on an Xbox console, is completely different, but I feel like the future is them taking the current dashboard and modifying it so it is basically like this on the console itself, or they're both very similar. So whatever experience you're on, you are getting that Xbox experience that feels and looks the same. The other thing they are adding here, which you'll have once this full update does come. And this is the interesting thing. When we talk about Steam heading onto the Xbox console and Steam heading onto the next generation of Xbox, it's happening. I'm almost positive it is happening where you're going to get access to Steam, especially if they release those third-party consoles where you're getting this on it. You go to my apps and you can see that you can access like your Battle.net, your GOG, even as Microsoft Edge there, and there would be a Steam there as well if Steam is installed as one of your applications where you're going to get full access to your library, which means you get all your PC stuff, you get all of PlayStation stuff, you get all of Xbox stuff. You basically get the entire world of gaming in one place because you're getting access to the Xbox ecosystem and the PC ecosystem, which now basically embodies everything except for natively from Nintendo, their first party games being put on to PC itself. At some point that may happen. Maybe Nintendo will eventually switch and add that. I hope they do. But as of right now, to me, this is the place where you're getting the most amounts of games. And then, of course, they've made it better for the handhelds with the change to the user interface with the compact mode and everything and stuff that we've seen, like the switcher going in between the games on the ROG Xbox Ally. How that's all going to function makes it faster and easier to use. So they are fully preparing here. This will all be, I think, expanded out upon starting here with the Xbox ROG Ally and Ally X when they do launch on October 16th. And then they're going to take this, continue to add updates to it. And then I think by the time the next Xbox does launch, we will have a lot more solutions. Like, to me, the biggest problem right now that I think a lot of people who are looking at this are excited for, but there's one thing missing, and it is getting that full console library. Xbox Play Anywhere is a solution, but that is really only going to be for titles that currently use it when there's a decent amount of them, and then new titles in the future. Many older titles are not going to go back and add that Xbox Play Anywhere feature to their games itself. So they're going to have to find a way to give you that access on your handheld, on your PC. And I think emulation is probably going to be the way they do it. But we'll have to wait and see as they continue to work that out. They've talked about it. They've said that they are trying to figure out solutions for this. So I do think it will end up coming. And it is a major thing here for their whole backwards compatibility. What Xbox has been preaching throughout this generation going into next generation is keeping you in your library, giving you full access, even with the peripherals, giving you that full backwards compatibility. So fingers crossed they figure it out before the launch of the next Xbox. I feel like when Xbox creates their own first-party at-home console, whether that's Xbox Magnus or whatever, that will be where they really have launched the next generation user interface and the connection between every single platform. I feel like that would be what their goal is, to have it all worked out by then, to make it a massive selling point for the next console. I mean, one of the things that Phil Spencer has talked about and was asked, well, what's the point of picking up an Xbox console if you can get their games everywhere? And the main selling point is going to be the features. You think about the current Xbox Series X and S. To me, as somebody who doesn't care very much about the exclusivity side of things, like, I will play the games wherever they are. Quick Resume is always that feature that brings me back and says, yeah, the Xbox experience this generation has been far better than playing on the Nintendo Switch or the PlayStation 5 because of just a singular feature like that lets me pop in and out between games. And then all the backwards compatibility and upgrades that Xbox does bring to backwards compatibility. Hopefully they will continue to add more games to it in the future. But those are some of the things that have made me enjoy the Xbox Series X and S. And if they can go out there and say, yeah, you get Steam, you get your full console Xbox library, you get your whole full PC library in a singular box that is capable of playing games at a good, steady 60 FPS. It'll be a pretty good thing to look forward to with the next gen whenever that does officially end up kicking off. We've heard about the PS6 rumors starting in 2027. I think Xbox may have a staggered release versus their third-party console releases versus the one that they are going to be making themselves, which may come out later, probably more at the same time as the PlayStation 6. But overall, lots of hardware to look forward to, lots of changes to the ecosystem to look forward to that I think is going to be better overall for the gamer and giving more access. But I want to talk about that because it's official. It's here. Steam is on Xbox. Whether you want to say it's PC or not, it is on Xbox in their app. And the next generation is going to probably have it on the console. And we are kicking everything off in a month from now with the Xbox ROG Ally series. So I'll end the video there. If you did enjoy this video, hit that thumbs up. If you're new here, hit that subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.